Beginning of December, our local singer JJ Lin is in the news for spending millions, buying digital land after buying a Bored Ape and a CryptoPunk. You will have known this if you are following his Twitter. Twitter and Discords are where the NFT people hang out, so get your Twitter and Discords account up and running if you want to join the NFT world. And as always, ignore direct messages or private messages that are offering you any NFT opportunities. Most likely those are scams. Follow me if you like, and if I'm guessing what you are guessing, the answer is no. My profile pic, also known as a PFP for short, is not an NFT. Maybe one day I will have my own NFT collections. After all, it is very easy to convert a picture into an NFT. But to build the value, the ROI, the community is the hard part. Recently, Adidas announced their NFT collections, including the Bored Apes. One of the value in owning an NFT is the community. If you own a Bored Ape, you are currently associated to JJ, Jimmy Fallon, Stephen Curry, Shaquille O'Neal, Mark Cuban, Timberland, the Chainsmokers, Mike Shinoda, and many more. Just Google for Bored Ape Yacht Club's famous owners and you can see it for yourself. And as always, be careful of people selling you Bored Apes instead of Bored Ape. Scammers everywhere. And talking about Bored Ape, recently Bored Ape number 3547 was sold mistakenly for 0.75 ETH, which is 3000 USD, instead of being listed at 75 ETH, 300,000 USD. How that dot managed to get into the screen is a mystery to me, considering the distance between a dot and the 7 and the 5 on the keyboard for a computer. It was mentioned in the news that he clicked the mouse. Well, these are what I call the all stars aligns kind of disaster. Previous owner, yes, previous, because it was resold to someone else for 59.99 ETH, which is around 240k already. He was maybe tired and just so happened distracted when listing. In the world of crypto, all transactions are final, even though you can see all the transactions. Unless, of course, if you can track down the person and...
I will look for you. I will find you.
So, please be careful, especially handling 100,000 assets. The previous owner didn't even get a chance to cancel the listing as it was bought at the fastest possible rate in terms of gas fee. The higher you pay, the faster the transaction process. I wonder if you would get into some highest single transaction gas fee paid in Ethereum record. Well, nothing to say on that. In the world of NFT, what most buyers fear the most is that they end up buying a digital picture. Nike just bought an NFT studio, RTFKT, making it the blue chip NFT company, as you wouldn't expect Nike to run away with your investment money. RTFKT, pronounced as Artifact, has been playing with Nike shoes for a few years already. This Iron Man one was more than 2 years ago. And recently Artifact has also launched a NFT collection of clones, known as Clones X. If you are an Artifact NFT holder, previous customers, you could have gotten the Clone X at the price of 0.05 ETH, which is around 200 USD. And that's one of the value of NFT ownership. You can get access known as whitelist to buy their NFT in a certain time frame before the public. It's the equivalent to the offline world members closed door sale. And they are actually selling premium NFT before this already. So no surprise that the public sale was at 2 ETH, which is 8,000 plus minus USD per clone. And that's how the rich get richer. Do check on their links below if you are interested in NFT or starting to be interested because of all the news. This month, Pexi also did their Mic Drop NFT in a free to mint campaign. Minting is the term used for NFT similar to how coins are minted in the real world. Free to mint means that the NFT is free, but you have to pay for the minting process. Just like in the marketing world, where you can get free physical books, but you have to pay for the shipping and handling. I've covered some of the business NFT rivalry from McDonald's and Burger King in the previous video, and now Adidas and Nike. So since I mentioned Pepsi here, I will have to mention Coke. Vivi is launching Coca-Cola Snow Globe collectibles Monday, after launching Deadpool Christmas edition yesterday. And as always, investigate before you invest. See you in the next video. Bye.